Good morning, everyone. Where do I start? I don't know. I haven't even thought about what to say. Where are we? I don't even know where we are. Where are we? So we're just below Fort William, I believe. I've got a hair in my mouth. This is going great. There we go. Don't point the camera at the sun. Well done. I'm definitely not going to sit on that. It is very slimy. Yeah, I believe that we are just below Fort William, just parked up by a canal. Lovely little place. There's a road there, but absolutely fine. Quite a few other campers here, but we're in this nice little car park all to ourselves. And I'm feeling productive today, and that's good because I've got loads of little jobs to sort out on the van, which I know this seems to be what my videos are about, just me fixing the van all the time, but that's kind of what it is. Yeah, it's just little fucking annoying little jobs, you know. Diesel heater. So my diesel heater is connected to a fuse board along with some other things like the fridge and stuff like that, and obviously to start up a diesel heater uses a bit of power and then it drops down once it's just ticking over. But we're struggling to start the diesel heater, and I believe it's because it's connected to everything else. So I do have a spare cable which runs to the back, and I'm gonna use that to connect up to the diesel heater and run it probably straight to the battery, just because if there's other things like we're charging our phones, we just can't start the diesel heater. So ideally it just needs to go straight to the battery and it should work every time then. So that's my first, well, not my first job, it's one of the jobs. I don't know which one, where I'm going to start yet. It's my second coffee. We've come back from a dog walk. I should be all there, but I'm not. Right, what's the next job? Next job, the window boards that we have are insulated window boards. I'm going to put the wallpaper on the two by the seat. The other ones are fine, so just need to put those on and put some little like hooks in just to stop them coming out when we're driving. So that's fine, that shouldn't take too long. The projector screen, some of you may notice in the other video that the bit of metal on the bottom has come off. The double-sided tape that I used kind of wasn't strong enough, so I'm going to use some like spray adhesive. Yeah, I'm going to use some spray adhesive to just do like a little area where I can then attach it to the blind itself, and hopefully that will be strong enough. We will see. I think it's going to be a messy job though. Yeah, definitely going to have to get the masking tape and everything out for that one. So yeah, that's that job. Window board, projector, diesel heater. I'm pretty sure there was another job, but I can't remember. But we will get around to it. That's fine. Yeah, that is going to be today's job. So finish my coffee first of all, and then we're going to crack on. Oh, so yesterday Rachel filled up her water bottle, and we had the diesel heater on, which meant that the water was kind of warm, which she was not expecting and did not want. Yeah, and it's because the pipe runs close to the diesel heater ducting. I have put like a heat shield around it, but I need to put some insulated pipe around it really. Hopefully that will solve that problem. And electric, so I also want to continue the LED light across the ceiling, which goes past the projector screen. So that is another job that I need to do. So I've got quite a few jobs today, but as I said, feeling productive. Going to try and get as many done as I can before I just crash. It's kind of a weird angle. If you remember a while ago, I had to fix my reverse camera, and turns out I needed a new camera. Got a new camera, fitted it, perfect, works fine. However, I stood on this bit of rubber the other day, and it just collapsed and ripped my brand new reverse camera out. So I have to order another one, but it's not the end of the world. It only costs like £10-15, but I do need to get another one. Right, let's start with one of the easy jobs. Sorry, love. Turns out I don't really need a heat gun, I can just pull it off. So this is the new stuff that's going to go on. This is actually wallpaper. I found it in the bargain bin in B&Q, £3. But obviously we've got to try and match things up. So got a whole roll just to do 2 boards. So hopefully we should be fine. So I'm not going to use wallpaper adhesive, just going to use carpet spray adhesive. But obviously I'm not going to do that in here, I'm going outside for that. Should probably mark a centre line. Yeah, let's do that. So usually with spray adhesive you do both surfaces. With this one you can just do one surface, wait like 30 seconds till it's tacky and then put the other stuff on. I think it'd be more difficult to do both sides, so the back of the wallpaper and this, and then try and get it to stick. I think this is the better way of doing it. This is my setup. I've put it on my little sandals. And yeah, I'm gonna give it a good shake and then spray it. Obviously I don't want it going everywhere, I want to make sure it stays on the board and not on the ground or on the vehicle. So I've got to be pretty precise. Right, let's go for it. Look at that for precision. Got a little bit on the van, but got right up to the edges. Oh, pretty chuffed with that. Well done, Ken. For a first try, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
It looks way better than
Doing the white stuff, yeah.
yeah, the white stuff. It's really cozy. I like it a lot, babes. It's excellent.
Right. One down, one to go. I probably won't film the next one because it's just the same, really.
We need to get a new one of these now so it doesn't clash.
Don't say that. What's wrong with it?
Blue and green is a bit much, isn't it? But I think it looks really nice.
I mean, we've got orange, black,
It's colourful,
grey.
what can I say?
Yeah, we wanted loads of colours in there.
I really like it. I think
Grey
these
on
are
the
really
floor.
good.
I'm pretty chuffed with those.
Yeah, you did a great job.
So if it's grey and miserable outside, we just have the windows
At least
in.
we've got colour, yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy. Even if she's not. It's
I
fine.
am fucking happy. I just said I was happy.
Right, next job. What should I do? Oh, I'm going to put the hooks on so they stay in. That's the next job. So my solution for keeping the windows in is basically just like one of these little, almost like gate hinges. screw that in there, put the eyelet in here, and then hopefully that just stops them like falling out from the top. They don't really fall out from the bottom, so hopefully this will work nicely. I'm not very happy with where I drilled that. The latch just sort of swings, whereas this one, it's more like a snaps into place, which is what we're after. Yeah, this one's a little bit too tight, so I was trying to make this one less. And now I've got to drill. Undo. Shh. Quiet. Good boy. So now I've got to drill a hole right next to where I've just drilled that. But a little tip: if you've got an old matchstick, put it in there. Tap it in a little bit, break it off, and then you should be able to drill right next to it and not go back into that hole. Right, now where am I going to put this? Oh no, I've dropped it. Ideally, just under it. There we go. That's more what we were after. There we go, babe. They shouldn't fall out when we drive now.
Stunning. How do we get them out? Oh, like that. It's just tough.
You don't want it easy.
Got it.
So I'm just sorting out the pipe, like putting the insulating lagging around it, because like I said, the cold water gets hot and that shouldn't happen. But it's a bit of a squeeze, and I've only got like half a metre worth of insulating lagging. I don't know what this is called, lagging. But as you probably can't see, so I've got four, I think they're like 40mm ducting coming off of the diesel heater, and then that white pipe there, which you can see I've put in the lagging round. Yeah, that goes right underneath all of those, and all of my cables, which look an absolute mess, but trust me, all of those cables do something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a little tidy up of those as well. I've got some cable ties now, so yeah, I'll tidy that up. But yeah, I'm just trying to get the lagging around it now, and then for a safe measure, I have got like a soldering mat. If you don't know what this is, basically when you are soldering a bit of copper and you don't want to burn the wall behind it or the flooring or anything like that, you put this behind it, and then you can use your blowtorch and it won't melt through it. So it's very fire resistant, and it's just to basically stop that PVC pipe ever warping, melting, anything like that. So yeah, I've just got to try and squeeze my arm down there and do it all by hand, just feeling it. I don't think you can really see much, but I believe I've done it. You will see. I'm going to have to put the diesel heater on now and test it and see if our water gets hot. That is what I have to do after Rachel cooks.
Piss off!
It's tidy. That fucking mess up.
I'm too busy.
Look at the state of that hob. She made lunch. Lunch. And that's it.
Stop shaming me.
I'm shaming you. Jesus. Well, after I've done the diesel heater, I'll do that, and then it's probably bedtime. So this is the cable that I'm going to use for the diesel heater. I can't actually remember why I put a cable there. It was for something, but no idea why. But luckily it is there, and hopefully I can connect to it. Just it's a bit unfortunate that it's just going to be tucked into the corner like this, but Hey, if it means we have a diesel heater over winter, I'll be happy. Why the fuck did I put this here? Right, that is me done for the day. It's only about 3 o'clock, but I can't be asked to do anything else. But tomorrow I'm going to tackle this. Yeah, gonna put some wires around here so the LED continues, and put the plate back on for the projector screen. Right, it has actually been a couple of days since I last did anything, purely because some things weren't going right and some other things had crept up and were distracting me basically. DC to DC wasn't working for us. Hunted for ages to find out what the problem was, and it was a loose connection somewhere, so got that sorted. The other thing is the diesel heater, still not working. Where I've gone from one cable to another one and then put another one on, I think one of the cables is just a little bit too small, and that's why it's still not allowing the voltage to go to the diesel heater. So my solution is going to be get a brand new cable, nice and thick that it should be, and run it underneath the vehicle, because I can't run anything in here now. So I'm gonna have to run it underneath the vehicle to the diesel heater, to my battery. Hopefully that's gonna work, because at the moment we're getting the heat from the engine. We've only got a couple of logs left and we're trying to save them for tonight. So we've got the engine running, which is good anyway because it's charging our batteries, but we've also got the heater on in the front and it's bringing it to the back. So that's that. I'm now going to do the cable for the LED strip. Now, I've made it up. This is it. Just put a bit of heat shrink around it as well, just to sort of hold its shape and cut the ends nice and small. And then I'm going to go up in here, like so. Connect onto that side, up and over, connect onto that side, and the LED light should continue. That's in theory. I'll probably tape it as well, just so it never touches the blind. I don't want it marking it, because then that would ruin it. Right, and I've also taped up the metal plate where I'm going to put the adhesive, and hopefully that will attach it to the blind. Yes, I solder in, and I'm not very good at soldering. Last time I did soldering, I think I had the wrong end on the soldering gun, so I'll put a different one on this time, and fingers crossed I do a better job. And some other things I've learned, like loading up the cable so the solder's on it, so when you put it up there it's literally just doo -doo. Anyway, let's give it a go. I think that's it. Oh my god. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm a fucking genius. That was so much easier than I thought.
That looks awesome.
Damn right it does. Boom. Check that out. Did it. That that was relatively easy. Definitely learned how to solder. I'm well happy with that. Cool. Obviously I think I'm gonna put some more tape on either side, but I'm pretty happy. Nice, doesn't look like it's rubbing on it. Perfect. Okay, I'm not going to put the plate on this just yet, just because the dogs are in here. We've just warmed the van up. I don't really want to open the door and take everything outside and spray it, so we will probably do that tomorrow now. But I'm really happy that the light continues through. Glad I got that done today. Okay, here's the next day and one final job to wrap this video up with. And that's trying to get this projector screen to stick again. So I've taped everything up as best as I can, because obviously I've got to spray some contact adhesive on. So I'm going to go outside, spray this bit. Obviously we just want to go in here. I'll remove the tape. I'll have to come back in here, spray this, put the extractor fan on probably so everyone's safe. Leave it for, I think it was like 2 to 3 minutes, and then give it a go. This is very stressful. To line everything up is going to be a nightmare, but let's give it a go. We'll leave it at that. Back inside. Right, let's give this a go. Got the fan on, side door open. It'll be good. Right.
Babe, it's really cold.
Can ignore that. Live with it. Right. Yeah, start the clock. Give it 3 minutes and then try and line it up. Right, I think it's time to stick it. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Need help?
I don't think so. It looks like it has worked. Just staying up there.
So,
Covering the hole very nicely. And look at that. The light now continues all the way through. So the last thing I've got to do for the projector is still change this little switch up here. I've ordered it. It should arrive this week. But basically, this is going to be obviously up and down. Just yeah, I had to get a new toggle for inside here, which has a. I'll try and remember what it is. I'll put it up on the screen now. Double pole, double polarity. I might be completely wrong with that, but it's something to do with that. That's a little switch. Swap it over, nice and easy, and that's it for the projector. It's finally done. quite happy with that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. My God, the state of that camera. My coffee.